Hi, I'm Ken, and I just bought a new car.
I'm loving this new car, but with the new car comes a checklist of things that I need to do. I need to go to the DMV and I need to have the ownership transferred over. I need to contact my insurance company to make sure that I'm properly insured for this car. And there are a lot of new technical features in this car that I have to get used to in order to safely be on my way. This car also comes with a whole bunch of warning signs plastered all over the place. And then I've got this thing. This is the user's manual. Early recovery is like buying a new car. There is a checklist of things that you really need to do to ensure smooth recovery down the road. The first thing you need to do is to make sure that your house is a safe environment and free from all drugs and alcohol. What this means is going through your house and removing all drugs, alcohol, marijuana, pills, and going through all your hiding places to see where you might have stashed them. If you live with somebody who is a substance user, you need to also let them know what you're going through and have them hopefully commit to not drinking or drugging while they're on the premises. So you need to get rid of all drugs, alcohol, pills, marijuana, paraphernalia. And when you're in the process of doing that, make sure that you have a sober or supportive person with you. And also look through all your old hiding places. Another thing that's important in early recovery is making sure that you let everybody you know that you are in recovery. Let them know that you are working a program of complete abstinence. If people don't understand really what recovery is about, they might be tempted to say, you know, you can have one, what's one? One's not going to make a difference. But you really need to let them know what complete total abstinence is and ask for their support. Another thing you need to do is go through your phone and make sure that you block all of your contacts who would be dealers, using friends, and once you block these people, delete their numbers so that you don't have access to them. And lastly, set aside time in your busy schedule to go to meetings, to put some type of recovery activity in place of where you would normally do your drinking or your drugging. It's so important that we have structure in our recovery, and when we take away the activities that we would do prior to our recovery, it's important that we replace these with other meaningful recovery-based activities. If I want to learn all about my car, I need to read the manuals. And recovery is the same way. Now, every car comes with its own manual, and every recovery fellowship also does the same. The main manual is the AA Big Book. That's the one that started it all. Every fellowship has its own, and the manual is a guide to help you work through the steps of recovery. And if you really want to try an interesting manual, you get this one here. It's a little bit thicker than the others, but the ACA Recovery Manual is a really good read. And just like we need to understand the recovery signs for our cars, we also need to understand the warning signs for our recovery. Because if we don't pay attention to those warning signs, we're likely to get into a serious accident. And in the case of recovery, that means relapse. The warning signs in recovery can be something simple like cutting corners to take the easy way out, cutting back on your daily structure, not attending as many meetings or reaching out to people in the fellowship. And then also warning signs are gravitating back to old behaviors, slippery places, and the people who are associated with those. In the car, you have to be careful when the check engine light comes on. That's a sign that there's something going on that needs to be looked at. And in recovery, we have a check engine light called HALTS, H-A-L-T-S. Hungry, angry, lonely, tired, or stressed. When you find yourself in the middle of any of those 5 things, that's your check engine light. It's time to stop what you're doing and reach out for support and see what fine-tuning you need to do to get back on the road of recovery. HALTS, hungry, angry, lonely, tired, stressed. But once everything is taken care of, you've got smooth sailing. And with my car, I think it's time I take it for a spin. I'm Ken Francis, and I'll see you down the road.